Hi everyone and welcome to your Active Tameside Live Active home workout. So today's workout is going to be a strength resistance band workout, and it's going to be chair based, so you don't need to be moving about for this workout. What you do need to have is a resistance band, so any type of resistance band, okay. They come in different strengths, these resistance bands, so you might have one already at home. If not, get one ordered online so you can do this workout at home. So we're going to go through just a few exercises. So we're going to be working from upper body to lower body and alternating the exercises as we go. And in between there'll be little breaks for you to have a little bit of a rest and relax your muscles after you've done the exercises. So you are going to need a chair for these exercises, so quite a sturdy chair, so a dining room chair, something that's not going to move about too much, so that you're nice and secure on your chair. So we're going to get started. So first exercise that we're going to do is going to be our chest press exercise. So you can either take the band from round the back of your chair, so that it's round the back of it. Do make sure if you are putting it round the back, you need a chair with a high back, so it's not too low. If you're not putting it round your back of the chair, you can put it around the back of your body, so it just wants to be underneath your armpits, quite high up, so between your shoulder blades at the top. Just make sure you've got equal lengths of the band in front of you, and you want to sit in the first third of the chair, so you're quite close to the front of the chair, so your back's not resting against the backrest. Chest is lifted, so and brace your abdominals, so sucking your tummy muscles. And you're just going to have a nice tight grip on the band, and the hands are just going to be near to the armpits, and then all we're going to do is we're just going to push the band forward, extend the arms in front, and then you're just going to open the arms wide again. So it's just pushing forward, squeezing the hands into the middle and back, and we're looking at doing about 10 to 12 reps of this exercise, trying to keep the elbows nice and high. So just count your own reps, do it in your own time. You can also, if you want to advance the move, when you come to the front, you can cross your arms over and under, and then bring it back. That just makes it just that little bit harder, and you'll feel that into the chest, into the arms. So like I said, about 10 to 12 reps of that, just making sure. So we push forward, we're just holding it for 1 or 2 seconds before we release, and we release it slowly. We don't just let it snap back, and it's nice, slow and controlled. So think about 2 counts out, so 1, 2, hold it there, and then 1, 2, back in. And just make sure that we're breathing out as we push forward, and we're breathing in as we come back. Okay, that's your chest exercise, so your chest press exercise. So maybe have a little shake of the arms, bit of a roll of the shoulders. Do make sure as well, before you do start any of these exercises, you might want to do a little bit of a warm up, so just some mobility exercises, which you might have seen from previous clips that we've got for those warm ups. Next one we're going to do is our adductor exercise. So this is for your legs, okay, so the outside of your thighs. I'm just going to tilt the camera just slightly, just so you can see this one. So again, we're in that first third of the chair. You're going to take the band, you're going to wrap it around the back of your legs. Just make sure the band is not wrinkled up, make sure it's flat on your legs. And you're just going to cross it over, like so. Now I want to bring your knees together and your ankles together. And then all you're going to do is, if I just tilt this a little bit more, just so you can see my ankles. So you're just going to heel toe your feet outwards. So your feet are about as wide as your hips and your knees are in. Okay, make sure that band is nice and tight across your legs. Okay, you want a bit of resistance on it. Place your hands on your thighs so the band doesn't move, and then we're just going to push the knees out so they meet the ankles, so they're over the ankles, and then we're going to slowly come back in. So again, it's a 2 count out, so nice and slow out, hold for a second or so, bring it back in. So just push, squeezing through those inner thigh muscles, and in. So again, we're looking at doing 10 to 12 reps of this exercise depending on how you're feeling with it. So it's nice, slow and controlled. And then once you've done, just relax, unravel the band, give the legs a bit of a shake if you need to. Okay, so we're going to take it back to the upper body exercises now. So we're going to come back into the upper body. So we're going to take the band and we're going to do a lower back row. So hands, underhand grip on the band, and the grip just wants to be, so the band just wants to be about shoulder width apart on that grip. Okay, so you're going to start with your arms out in front, you're going to pull the band apart, and you're going to pull the elbows in and pull the band in towards your belly button. And then we're just going to release and let it come forward. So we pull out and in. Now making sure that we're keeping that posture upright. So the chest is up, spine is nice and long. We're just squeezing through the shoulder blades, squeezing the elbows back. And don't rush the exercise, just take your time with it, nice, slow and controlled as we're pulling it in. And release. So again, we're looking at 10 to 12 reps. And making sure that we're just holding it for a few seconds, just right in at the belly, and then releasing it slowly back out. Okay, make sure we're breathing normally as well, so we're not holding our breath. So we're going to breathe out, and we're going to breathe in. Okay? Okay, so next exercise we're going to do is going to be for the legs. So this is our leg extension exercise. So I'm just going to turn the chair so it is side on, as you're going to need to see this from the side. So we're going to take the band and you're going to pop it under one foot. Doesn't matter which foot because we are going to change. So you need to make sure we do 10 to 12 repetitions on each leg for this one. So it just wants to be underneath the foot, like so. Okay? Now when you've got hold of the band, you need to make sure that you're holding it near to your knee. So we want a nice tight grip on the band. Now the back is nice and straight, the chest is up. Okay, so we're not slouching forward, we're keeping the chest up, we're just keeping the arms back. And now all we're going to do, so we're making sure it is nice and tight. It's not an arm workout, it is a leg workout. So the arms do not move, so the arms stay straight. So we need to make sure we've got a nice tight grip and we've got some tension on that band. So we're going to lift the knee, lifting the foot off the floor. We're going to push the leg out to extend it. You're going to bend the knee back up and place the foot back on the floor. So it comes up, push out. So pushing against the band, back in, and place it down. So looking again, 10 to 12 reps on each leg. So do make sure that you change it over when you're doing this workout yourself. Okay? Alright. So we're going to take it back to the upper body again now. So staying with that band underneath your foot, we're going to go into a seated row. So the band can be underneath any foot, doesn't matter which one. So now this is an arm move workout, or an upper body workout exercise. So again, grab the band, a little bit less tension on it than what you had for the leg extension, and we're going to keep the back nice and straight, chest is up, and we're going to pull the elbows back and pull the fists into the lower ribs, and then we're just going to release. So pull it in, squeezing the elbows back, and then release. So making sure we're breathing out as we pull back and breathing in as we release it forward. And it's that 2 count in, hold for a second, 2 count out. And you can get these bands in different strengths, different lengths. So just find that the strength of the band that is appropriate for you and your your fitness level and your ability. You should just feel that tension just in the upper back, squeezing the shoulder blades in. Again, we're going for 10 to 12 reps. And then relax. Okay. So next exercise we're going to do is we're going to do 2 exercises for the arms. So we're going to do a bicep and a tricep extension. So we're going to start with the bicep. So you just want to put one end of the band on the floor and put your foot over the top of it. So you're anchoring that band down on the floor. And then you've got the other end here. Okay? So first thing, you're going to take the hand from behind and you're going to place the band in between your thumb and your finger. So coming from behind, and then just let the band just relax to the side. So the elbow is going to be in towards the waist and towards the ribs, and the elbow should be directly under the shoulder. Okay? I'm just going to pull the fist to the front of your shoulder and then relax. So we're working this muscle here, the bicep, at the front of the arm. So again, we're looking at about 10 to 12 reps of this. Just trying to keep that elbow in position, not letting it swing forward or back. So once you've done 10 to 12 reps, just have a little rest, okay? Maybe shake the arm off, roll your shoulders. And the next exercise we're going to do is going to be our tricep extension, okay? So this time you're going to take the band, you're going to hold it from the outside, okay? So you're going to grab from the outside a little bit further down the leg. So just past the knee, you're going to grab the band. And what we're going to do is keep the arm nice and straight, and you're going to pull the band to the back, okay? And in. So I'll just show you just from the side, just so you can see. So my hand is here, and I'm pulling back, and I'm working the back of the arm here, and then forwards. So just pull back, okay? And we're just looking at doing, again, 10 to 12 reps of that. Breathing out as you pull back, and then as you release slowly, you can breathe in, and holding it just for a second, just at that full range. You really feel that in the back of the arms, okay? Now remember to make sure you change arms. So you can do those 2 exercises on one side first, do the biceps, have a little rest, do the triceps, and then change it over onto the other side, okay? So those are your exercises, your chair-based strength exercises with your resistance band. Give those a go, see how you feel. Now if you do want a little bit more, what you can do is do another set of each exercise if you're feeling up to it. So you can always just start with 1 set of each, and if you feel like you can do 2, just go through them again and do another set of each exercise. Hope you enjoyed that, guys, and look out for any other future Live Active workouts that you can do at home. Thanks very much.